Read the red. John 5. Would you like to get well? Stand up, roll up your sleeping mat, and go home. Now you are well. Do not sin as you did before, or something even worse may happen to you. My Father constantly does good, and I am following His example. The Son can do nothing by himself. He does only what he sees the Father doing, and in the same way, for the Father loves the Son and tells him everything he is doing. And the Son will do far more awesome miracles than this man's healing. He will even raise from the dead anyone he wants to, just as the Father does, and the Father leaves all judgment of sin to his Son, so that everyone will honor the Son, just as they honor the Father. But if you refuse to honor God's Son, whom He sent to you, then you are certainly not honoring the Father. I say emphatically that anyone who listens to my message and believes in God who sent me has eternal life, and will never be damned for his sins, but has already passed out of death into life. And I solemnly declare that the time is coming, in fact, it is here, when the dead shall hear my voice, the voice of the Son of God, and those who listen shall live. The Father has life in himself, and has granted his Son to have life in himself, and to judge the sins of all mankind, because he is the Son of Man. Don't be surprised. Indeed, the time is coming when all the dead in their graves shall hear the voice of God's Son, and shall rise again, those who have done good to eternal life, and those who have continued in evil to judgment. But I pass no judgment without consulting the Father. I judge as I am told, and my judgment is absolutely fair and just, for it is according to the will of God who sent me, and is not merely my own. When I make claims about myself, they aren't believed. But someone else, yes, John the Baptist, is making these claims for me too. You have gone out to listen to his preaching, and I can assure you that all he says about me is true. But the truest witness I have is not from a man, though I have reminded you about John's witness, so that you will believe in me and be saved. John shone brightly for a while, and you benefited and rejoiced. But I have a greater witness than John. I refer to the miracles I do. These have been assigned me by the Father, and they prove that the Father has sent me, and the Father himself has also testified about me. Though not appearing to you personally or speaking to you directly, but you are not listening to him, for you refuse to believe me, the one sent to you with God's message. You search the Scriptures, for you believe they give you eternal life, and the Scriptures point to me, yet you won't come to me so that I can give you this eternal life. Your approval or disapproval means nothing to me, for as I know so well, you don't have God's love within you. I know, because I have come to you representing my Father, and you refuse to welcome me, though you readily enough receive those who aren't sent from him, but only represent themselves. No wonder you can't believe, for you gladly honor each other, but you don't care about the honor that comes from the only God. Yet it is not I who will accuse you of this to the Father. Moses will. Moses, on whose laws you set your hopes of heaven. For you have refused to believe Moses. He wrote about me, but you refuse to believe him. So you refuse to believe in me. And since you don't believe what he wrote, no wonder you don't believe in me either.